Hi, my name's Christine. I'm a demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and I'm going to use the Perfectly Plaid stamp set to demonstrate a really fun background technique called block stamping. So I don't know if you've heard of this. I am going to start with my red ink, and this ink pad is the old style ones, but our ink pads last a really long time, so I'm still using it. I'm also going to be using Just Jade. I'm going to set that aside for now. What I've got here is half a sheet essentially of, so I'll just do this in camera view, half a sheet of thick Whisper White. I chose the thick for two reasons. It makes a really nice card base. It stands up really nicely on someone's mantle. And it's thick, so the ink won't go through the way it will on some thinner cardstocks. So there is my first block. So you can see my red splotch there. So now I'm going to make some green splotches on either side. I've started with the center so that I had that one in place, and then I can put the other two equal distant on the back. All right, so now I'm going to do the same with my Just Jade. Just making sure I'm nicely inked up, and I am. So I'm just pressing the block down. It doesn't do a perfect impression. I think that's part of the charm, to be honest. It's just a fun background technique. And I'm putting a fair amount of pressure on it because I want to get as much of the ink transfer as possible. And I am using just baby wipes to clean off my block, and now it's nice and clean and dry. So next, I'm going to do my sentiment. So you can see these are the photopolymer stamps, so they're see-through, and they have been well loved. They do stain as you use them with red inks and pink inks, but they're clean. They're just stained. It is what it is. And I'm going to use black ink because I've got quite a bit of color on here. So I'm using the North Pole delivery stamp. I'm just going to center that on the bottom. That's a nice clear impression. And then we'll move to our image. So I'm going to use, there's quite a few Christmas trees included in this kit. I'm going to use the line one, so it'll show up nicer on what I've done. And I'm just going to simply stamp the tree over top of the block backgrounds that I made. So I'm just centering the tree. And there's 1, 2, and 3. So that is our simple block stamping card with the Christmas tree. And I'll just fold this in half so you can see what the full card will look like. I like to use a bone folder just to make that crease nice and crisp. So there's our card. And I just wanted to show you one that I've made using the big block here. I use So Saffron ink to do the background. And I use the Celebrate Sunflower stamp set, which has this gorgeous sunflower and Let's Celebrate You. So I actually, for the ink on this one, I used Early Espresso, which is a nice dark brown, and I added a couple of layers and some ribbon. So it's a different look, so that I wanted to show it to you kind of Christmas and not Christmas. I hope you like it. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.